It was an ordinary day in the bustling city of New York. Skyscrapers towered over the busy streets, filled with people going about their daily routines. Little did they know that their lives were about to change forever. At a research facility on the outskirts of the city, a team of scientists was conducting experiments on a new strain of the flu virus. Their goal was to develop a more effective vaccine, but something went terribly wrong. Unbeknownst to them, the virus they were working with had mutated into a highly contagious and deadly pathogen, a zombie virus. In the early hours of the morning, Patient Zero, an unsuspecting lab assistant, accidentally exposed himself to the mutated virus. The initial symptoms were mild, resembling a common cold, but it quickly progressed into something far more sinister. Within hours, the infected individual became aggressive, with a hunger for human flesh. The first signs of trouble emerged in the subway system. Commuters witnessed strange behavior from a fellow passenger, who suddenly attacked another person, biting them viciously. Chaos erupted as panic spread through the train like wildfire. Passengers screamed and fought to escape, but it was too late. The virus had already spread, taking hold of its first victims. News of the incident reached the city authorities, who initially dismissed it as an isolated incident. However, as reports poured in from different parts of the city, they soon realized the severity of the situation. The zombie virus was spreading rapidly, and the city was on the verge of an apocalypse. Emergency services were overwhelmed, struggling to contain the outbreak. The streets became a battleground as the infected rampaged through the city, turning the once vibrant neighborhoods into scenes of horror. The uninfected desperately sought refuge, barricading themselves in homes and businesses, praying for rescue. Meanwhile, rumors of the outbreak began to circulate on social media and news outlets, catching the attention of survivors outside the city. Families worried about their loved ones trapped within the infected zone, and volunteers organized to form rescue teams. In the midst of the chaos, a group of survivors found themselves trapped in a department store, surrounded by hordes of the undead. Their only hope was to find a way to escape the city, but with each passing hour, their chances diminished. The survivors knew that they had to act quickly and strategically if they wanted to stay alive. As they prepared to make their escape, a glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon. Reports came in that a military blockade was being established at the city's outskirts. If the survivors could reach the blockade, they might have a chance at being rescued and finding safety. With hearts pounding and adrenaline surging through their veins, the group of survivors made their final stand against the horde of zombies. They fought with everything they had, utilizing improvised weapons and their sheer determination to survive. Slowly but steadily, they cleared a path towards the outer limits of the city. Finally, with the last of their strength, the survivors broke free from the chaos that had engulfed New York. As they approached the military blockade, relief washed over them. The next chapter of their struggle for survival was about to begin, but at least they had made it out alive. To be continued.